Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome to my efficient 1 to 99 agility guide. So in this guide I'm going to show you guys the best methods to do at any level to get the fastest agility XP possible, and also in the process you're going to make over 30 mil GP while getting 99. So starting off, this is the index of the guide. There are some annotation links on screen now that you can use to skip to the section of the video that's appropriate for your level. I'll give you guys a few seconds to look it over and then we can get into the methods. Before we get into the level by level methods, I want to touch on a few things with you guys. So first off, some of you might be wondering where the profit comes from agility since you're running in circles for most of it. From doing 99 agility, you get somewhere in the region of 4,000 marks of grace from the rooftop courses, and each one of these can be traded in for 10 amylase crystals. And these are secondary ingredients for stamina potions and tend to hold a good value. Currently, one mark of grace, it turns into about 8.6k, so you can see that this turns into well over 30 mil profit by the time you hit 99. Another thing I want to mention that's really important for macro efficiency is multi-skilling with agility. You can get 99 fletching and a lot of magic XP while training your agility without any lost agility XP, which can really save you a lot of time. You can fletch darts or bolts while running between obstacles, as you'll see me doing throughout this video, and you can also cast a number of spells including Magic Imbue, High Alchemy, and Humidify with a fishbowl. These can result in giving you a large bonus in magic XP at little cost and no extra time spent. So throughout the video you will see me casting some spells while doing agility, and I can demonstrate to you guys how exactly it works. Alright, so at the low levels you have a couple of options. The most straightforward one is the Gnome course, as you can see right here. You can do this at level 1 agility, and this is the only course you can do from level 1 to 10. However, there are a couple quests you can do without agility, without any agility level that you can actually get agility experience from. So recruitment drive is one that gives you 1,000 agility XP, so that'll get you straight to level 9 agility. You can practically skip this course entirely, and if you also do the Fremenic trials, that'll get you right up to about 18 agility from level 1 if you do both of those quests, so you can completely skip Gnome course and also almost skip Draenor. So you can do those. There are a whole bunch of different quests you can do, and I'll flash those up on screen now. A lot of them aren't really worth doing, but a few of them you might want to do, especially if you're thinking of doing quests anyways. But yeah, especially the Fremenic Trials, it has a lot of requirements, and it's a quest that people usually do later on when they have higher than level 10 or 20 agility anyways. But those are a couple of options. Otherwise, just do the Gnome course. It really won't take you too long at all to get to level 10 agility. Next up, at level 10 agility, you can start doing the Draenor rooftop course. This one's pretty straightforward, it's pretty simple, and you just want to do this until level 20 agility. There isn't really too much to be said, but yeah, it's the first rooftop course you can do. It's pretty nice to be able to get on the roofs and get some nice XP, and it's definitely a lot faster than the Tree Gnome course. So definitely go with this into level 20 agility. At level 20 agility, you can move over to the Al-Kharid course, and it's going to be faster experience and faster marks. You want to do this until level 25 agility. So once again, pretty straightforward. If you want to take your spells and your fletching and stuff, you can, but otherwise, pretty simple course. You probably will want to take some stamina potions in general while you're doing low level agility, because for the most part you do tend to run out of energy after a certain point. So bring some staminas along for all these low level courses, I would say. And next up, you're actually going to be doing a quest. So at level 25 agility, you can do the quest, the Grand Tree, and this is a really good quest to do. Just in general, I would definitely recommend getting it done early on, and I'm assuming that if you only have 25 agility, your account isn't super high level at this point, because this quest gives 7,900 agility XP, it'll get you straight to level 31. It also gives 18.4k attack XP, so it's a really good quest to do early on. So definitely get this one done. It'll boost you up to above the next rooftop course, and they'll get you some nice attack XP. You can start it by talking to King Narnod Shireen right here, and you go through the quest. It's not really a difficult quest. It'll take you maybe 30 to 60 minutes, and it'll get you some nice agility XP and get you some quest points also. So this is a point where you have a couple of options. So if you're going for max, or you think you'll ever get 99 fishing, you should actually do 99 fishing right now, and not do any more agility until you're done with it. Doing 99 fishing at the barbarian fishing spots will get you to level 74 agility from level 31. So it's definitely worth doing this. It'll actually get you quite close to 75 also. The reason for this is because when you're doing fishing here, you get a small amount of agility XP for every catch. It ends up being about 9% of the fishing XP you get, you also get in agility. So from 99 agility, from 99 fishing, you get about 1.2 mil agility XP. So that's really nice. Get you straight up to the mid 70s in agility. It allows you to skip all the low level courses and go straight to the fast XP courses. And it's really the most efficient way to go long term. If you are wanting to get 99 agility just from fishing, you need to get 145 mil fishing XP to get 99 agility. So if you want to do that, that would actually be even more efficient, or at least getting to 96, because that's when you stop failing Ardoin course. But yeah, this is actually the most efficient way to go in terms of like long-term macro efficiency. But if you don't want to go for 99 fishing right now, or if you're not thinking of going for max, then keep watching. I'll show you guys what courses to do until you get up to the mid 70s either way. Alright, so after you've completed this quest, you can do the Varric Agility course. It requires level 30 agility, and it will be the best way to go as far as agility XP until level 40. One thing to keep in mind though actually is that at level 35 you can do the Barbarian course. I found that the Barbarian course is about 1 to 2k XP per hour faster than the Varrock course, but the disadvantage is that you have to use more energy potions, you take damage and you have to bring cakes or other types of food, and you don't get Marks of Grace there, and it's only a small amount more XP per hour. And also I just find it more annoying of a course in general, so if you want to really be getting the maximum possible XP rate, you can go with the Barbarian course at level 35, but I personally would just go with Varrock until level 40, and then you can switch over to Canifis. Alright, next up at level 40 is the Canifis Agility course. You do need to complete the Priest and Peril quest to be able to do this course, and that gives you prayer XP, so if you happen to be level 3, then you're not going to be able to do this course, and you're going to have to stay at Varrock or Barbarian course, but for most of the people out there, you probably will be able to do this course, and it's actually a really nice course. It's quite a bit faster XP per hour than the previous courses you've done so far, and it's really fast for Marks of Grace in comparison to previous ones also, so it'll be a nice course for you. And you're going to do this until level 47 agility when you can move on to the wilderness course. Alright, so at level 47 agility you can start using the wilderness agility course, and this course is insanely fast compared to any of the courses we've used in the past. It's so much faster than Falador, so definitely don't do Falador at all at level 50, just do wilderness straight up to level 60. So it does require 52 agility, but you can bypass this at 47 with a +5 boost of a summer pie. And it's definitely worth doing. The lower level the better, because you're just going to be able to do this course for longer and get faster XP for longer. So bring a few summer pies. At 49 agility you can access all the obstacles within the course. You need 52 to get inside the course, and I'll show you guys in a second. So you will need a few summer pies within the course also. You won't need too many though, and you'll get to 49 quite quickly, and then you'll be all set. So other than that, you want to take some staminas, you want to take some food. I recommend cakes are actually quite nice there because the lower your hit points, the less damage you take, since it deals a percentage every time you fail a course rather than just a fixed amount. So if you have lower hit points, then you take less damage. So if you can keep your hit points low with cakes, which are like 3 bites, and heal a little bit at a time, that's actually pretty nice. As far as gear setup, don't bring anything that you're afraid to lose. If you want to bring a DDS, you don't, obviously you're not actually going to be fighting anyone, but if somebody sees you have a DDS, they might be a little bit spooked and not try to just PK you randomly, so it might reduce your chances of getting PK'd. And you just want to make sure your weight's at 0 or below, so bring some cheap weight reduction. And bring whatever stuff you want. I would recommend getting a Gorak teleport. They're like 2 or 3k in the GE, and this will be the fastest way to get there. If not, you can use the levers, but I'm going to head up there and show you guys how this course is done. So once you get up here, you need 52 agility to actually go through this door right here. So if you're level 47, which you hopefully are, take a bite of your summer pie, and then you'll be able to go through here. And you walk up this pathway, and once you get inside the actual agility course, the obstacles up here will require level 49 agility to go through, so you're going to need to continue to eat bites of your summer pie as you're going along whenever your agility drops below 49. So use up a few pies by the time you get to level 49, but you'll get there pretty quickly, and you really won't need to use too many. And as long as you don't have to come back in, then you won't need to pie up to 52 at all, so your boost will last a pretty long time. As for the course itself, it's at least 40k XP per hour, if not higher. Your success rate does increase as your level goes up, but even at level 99 you can fail these obstacles. It's just fairly uncommon. But at lower levels you will fail them fairly frequently. It's just a part of the course, so you will need to be eating some food, and you'll still be getting the fastest XP possible, and it's so much faster than the Falador course, believe me. The Falador course is somewhere around 25k XP per hour, so this is pretty close to double the XP rate at the same level. Alright, so once you hit level 60 agility, you can start doing the Sears Village agility course, and this one's kind of interesting. Doing it normally, you get about 45,000 XP per hour, which, you know, is decent. It's comparable to Wilderness, and it's probably better than Wilderness to do either way. However, if you do the Candor and Hard Diary, you'll be getting a much faster XP rate, and the reason for this is because you can change your Camelot teleport location to go to Sears Village instead, and this will teleport you very close to the starting point of the agility course, and this can grant you actually a lot faster experience if you teleport at the end of each lap. It gets you a little bit of magic XP also, but it increases the XP rate of this course by about 30%, bringing it up to about 58k XP per hour, which is really, really good. It's faster than Releka, it's faster than Paldenreach, and it's the best way to train your agility all the way until level 90. So there are a few requirements for Candor and Hard, but it's nothing crazy. You have to have 70 Fishing, which is boostable, 70 Prayer, 70 Fletching, which is also boostable, and 75 Smithing boostable. A couple other levels, 65 Fire Making, I think is another one, which is also boostable. So it's not really too bad. I would definitely recommend doing it. It makes your agility XP so much faster that in the long run it'll save you a lot of time. And if you're going for a decent total level, if you're going for any other goals, then you'll probably want to get these skills up anyways. So this is a really good method, and it's relatively new with the Achievement Diary update, and it basically makes it so that Pauline Beach and Ruleka courses are dead content, because this is so much faster than both of those. The only time you should do those courses is obviously if you're level 3 and you can't use magic and you can't do the Achievement Diaries. But other than that, you should definitely do this. It's so worth it. It's such fast XP, and you'll be so glad that you did the diary if you are on the fence of whether you should do it or not. So this is the best way. This is the fastest agility XP all the way until level 90, and then you're going to move on to the Ardoin course. If you are planning to do Pauline Beach and Ruleka instead of doing the Kandran Har Diary, you can start doing the Ardoin course at level 87 agility rather than 90 using Summer Pies, and it is more efficient to do this than to continue to do Ruleka until 90. That's what I did, because I did 99 agility before the Achievement Diary update and everything, and that will save you a little bit of time there. But definitely do the Kandran Har Diary. It'll save you a ton of time. It's a really nice method, and it's just the fastest XP by far. So once you hit level 90 agility, you can start doing the Ardoin rooftop course, and this is a really nice course. I found this course really enjoyable while doing 99, and of course it is where you're going to be spending the majority of your time doing 99, because 90 to 99 is like over 7 mil XP, so it's still the majority of the actual time spent. So you're going to be spending quite a bit of time here. You're going to get quite familiar with it, and it's about 62,300 XP per hour, I think, is the like perfect tick XP rate, somewhere around there. And as you can see here, I'm doing fletching and also magic imbue. You don't necessarily have to do fletching, although it definitely is efficient to do, but I would say you should definitely do magic imbue no matter what. I mean, you're going to be making more money than you're losing on magic imbue just from the marks of grace here, so there's really no reason not to do magic imbue, and you'll get about 20k XP per hour for every 60k agility XP, so it increases your overall XP rate to 80k per hour, like for total XP gained, which is really nice. And it just gets you a lot of magic XP, so there's really no reason not to do it unless you don't want magic XP for some reason. But it's really hardly any effort. It's 3 clicks per lap, and you can see what I'm doing here. There's 3 different spots that you do at every lap, and that's really the best way to go. So you do one at this spot, one at this spot right here, and then another one at this spot. And there are 2 parts where you run for a decent amount of time where I would recommend fletching some bolts, and you can fletch bolts or darts. And you can fletch at a couple other spots too, but those are the main spots where you can do some decent amount of fletching. But yeah, this course is really quite straightforward, and it's really not too click intensive at all compared to a lot of other agility courses. Agility in general isn't really that click intensive or involved, but this course especially, like that last obstacle, you can AFK for a good close to 10 seconds, so it's really quite nice, this course. And another thing, as far as the marks of grace, they can only spawn in that one spot, as you can see there. So you don't have to pick up your marks of grace as soon as you see them here. Basically what happens is that marks of grace are stackable, so every time you spawn a new mark of grace, it adds to the stack and resets the timer for the marks of grace to disappear on the floor. And as long as you continue to do agility, your marks of grace will never disappear. So if you're going to go AFK, if you're going to go out of the room or something, you should pick up your marks of grace before you do that. But as long as you're continuing to do agility, your marks of grace will never disappear here, which is really nice. And it's not the case at other courses because they can spawn at multiple points, but at the Ardoin course they can only spawn at one point. So this is the course you're going to be doing for all of the XP that you need to get past level 90, all the way up to 200 mil if you want to go that far. So it's really pretty straightforward. You'll probably pick it up pretty quickly. So that's about it for this guide, guys. Hopefully it helped you out, and feel free to leave any comments, suggestions, questions in the comment section below, and I'll gladly read through those. Feel free to drop a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this from me. And that's all from me for now, guys. I'll see you all later.